Hello everyone, welcome to Numeric Learning. Today let us solve some important word problems from the chapter Linear Equations in Two Variables. So the very first question is 7 audio cassettes and 3 video cassettes cost Rs 1110, whereas 5 audio cassettes and 4 video cassettes they cost Rs 1350. Find the cost of an audio cassette and a video cassette. So what do we have to find? We have to find the cost of one audio cassette and one video cassette. So since we don't know, let us assume that they are x and y. Okay, so when you start writing any kind of a word problem, you'll always write let the cost of an audio cassette be x, audio cassette be x rupees, and the cost of a video cassette let it be rupees y. Right? Now what is given? So if one audio cassette costs rupees x, how much will 7 audio cassettes cost? It will be 7 multiplied by x, and means plus. If one video cassette costs you rupees y, all of this is rupees. Okay, this is rupees. So if one video cassette costs rupees y, how much money will 3 video cassette cost? It will be 3y. So 7x plus 3y, the total cost is 1110. This is your equation 1. Okay, in the second scenario, 5 audio cassettes means 5x plus 4 video cassettes 4y. The total cost would be 1350. So this is your equation number 2. Now we have to solve 1 and 2 using either substitution method or elimination method. I will be using the elimination method here. So in order to eliminate any one variable, so let's eliminate y. Okay, we'll multiply the first equation throughout by 4 and we'll multiply the second equation throughout by 3. So how will the first equation change? You have to multiply each term with 4. Okay, in that case the y variable will become 4 into 3, 12y. Here also 4 into 3, 12y. So we are going to eliminate the y term and calculate x first. So this method is called as elimination method. So multiply throughout by 4 in equation 1. So you have 7 into 4, 28x plus 12y equal to 4440. Okay, second equation throughout by 3. So you have 15x plus 12y is equal to, we'll have to multiply 1350 multiplied by 3. So 3 5s are 15, 0, 1, 4, 4050. So you have to subtract them. Okay, when you subtract, you have to change the sign. Okay, so we are subtracting these two, right? So you will always change the sign. This plus 12 and minus 12 will get cancelled. So what is 28 minus 15? It is 13x is equal to, so 0, again you'll have to take a carryover, so this becomes 14 minus 5, it is 9, and 390, right? So x is equal to 390 divided by 13. Okay, so 13 3s are 39. So x is equal to rupees 30. Okay, so once you get x, now you can put this value in equation, any one of the equation. So let us put this in equation number 1. Okay, you have got x equal to 30. Just substitute x equal to 30 in equation 1. So put x equal to 30 in equation 1. Okay, so you have to write all of these steps very careful. So 7x, right? 7 in place of x, I'll write 30 plus 3y equal to 1110. Okay, so what is 7? 7 3s are 21 plus 3y equal to 1110. So 3y is equal to 1110 minus 210. So when you subtract, what do you get? 11 minus 2. It is 9, right? So 900. So 3y equal to 900 and y equal to 900 divided by 3, which is 300. Okay, so at the end you have to write therefore, what do you write? Therefore, the cost of an audio cassette is X, right? Is rupees, what is X that you got? Rupees 30. And the cost of a video cassette is rupees, how much did you get? Rupees 300. So this is how you have to finally end your word problems with. Whatever is asked with the correct units, you'll have to end your word problem. Okay. So let me write it very neatly here. Video cassette. Okay. I hope you understood. So what method did we use? We used the elimination method. Okay. So any kind of a problem, if you are given, you have to solve it like this. Okay, a similar pattern of question if you are asked in the exam. Now, the second question that we are going to do now is a fraction related question. See, if we add 1 to the numerator, excuse me for the spellings here. If we add 1 to the numerator and subtract 1 from the denominator, a fraction reduces to 1. It becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. What is the fraction? Now, understand, whenever you have a fraction related question, okay, a fraction is always of the form, let's assume that it is of the form x by y, where your x is the numerator and your y is the denominator. Okay, this is your fraction that you have to find. See, the question is, what is the fraction? Now, what is the scenario that is given? In the very first scenario, if we add 1 to the numerator, if we add 1, that is x plus 1, and if we subtract 1 from the denominator is y. So, if you subtract 1 from the denominator, it becomes y minus 1. And in that case, the fraction reduces to 1. Okay, so this is your first equation. What is your second equation? It becomes, that means the fraction becomes 1 by 2 if, okay, it becomes, means the fraction becomes 1 by 2 if we only add 1 to the denominator. So what is your denominator? It is y. You have to add 1. If we only add 1 to the denominator, numerator remains unchanged. Then the fraction becomes 1 by 2. This is your equation 2. Now you have to solve 1 and 2. So from 1, what can you write? Cross multiply. Okay, so from equation 1, when you cross multiply, what do you get? X plus 1 equal to y minus 1. Bring x and y to one side. X minus y equal to minus 1 minus 1. So x minus y equal to minus 2. So this is your equation 3 now. Right? Now here from equation 2, what do you get? Cross multiply. So you will be getting 2x equal to y plus 1, or I can write 2x minus y equal to just plus 1. This is equation 4. Right? Now you can subtract these two equations. So one equation is, so from 3 and 4, from equation 3 and 4, what do you have? X minus y equal to minus 2 and 2x minus y equal to 1. Remember, our goal is to find the fraction. Okay? If you get x and y, you can write it in the form of x by y, which is your fraction. Right, now let us solve this. You have to subtract the two equations. Whenever you are subtracting, you will change the sign. Okay, so this minus y plus y will get cancelled. What is minus 2x plus x? It's just minus x. Equal to minus 2 minus 1 is minus 3. So what do you get? From either ends, negative will get cancelled. So therefore, x equal to 3. This is your answer. You have got your x. Now you can put x equal to 3 in any one of the equations. I'll put it in equation 3. Okay. So when I put in equation 3, what do I get? 3 minus y, x equal to 3. So 3 minus y equal to minus 2. So minus y equal to minus 2 minus 3, which is minus 5. Okay, from either sides you can cancel the negative sign. Therefore, what do you get? Y is equal to 5. Okay, so when you know x and when you know y, therefore you can write the required fraction is, therefore the required fraction is nothing but x by y, which is nothing but 3 by 5 is your required fraction, and that's your answer. Okay, very easy. The main part is read the question and understand and have a way of doing. Okay, so if you have a fraction related question, you should already have practiced many questions. Start by writing let the fraction be x by y, where x is the numerator and y is the denominator. Read the question and every sentence you have to apply that and do the necessary changes and form your equation 1 and 2. Once you have formed equation 1 and 2, then it is all about solving in your own way. You can do it, but do it correctly, carefully, each step. Okay, you can use either elimination or substitution method in all of these problems. Let's move on to the next question. Again, this is a two-digit related question, right? The sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 12. Okay, the number obtained by interchanging its digits exceeds the given number by 18. Find the number. So whenever you have a two-digit number problem, there are again certain things which we have to write it much before we start solving the question. What are they? Let the number be, let the two-digit number be let the number be xy. Okay, where your y is the units digit. Okay, you can call it ones digit as well. And x, okay, so here let me write it, where y is the unit digit and x is the tens digit. And when you expand it and write, you can write this number as 10x plus y, right? So if you have a number, say 15, how can you expand it? This is your units place, this is your tens place. So 1 into 10 plus 5 into 1, isn't it? That's how you expand it, right? If it was 45, what would I write? 4 into 10 plus 5 into 1. Similarly, if it is x into y, I can write it as x into 10, yeah, x times 10 plus y times 1. This is what I have written as 10x plus y, right? So this is our original number. When you are interchanging the digits, right, when you are reversing the digit, let us write the reversed number. The reversed number will be yx, right? And how can you expand this and write? It will be 10y plus x. This will be our reversed number. So these are certain things which you should write and keep much before you start. Now what is the first statement? The sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 12. Very easy. So the sum of the digit, that is the digits are x and y, and the sum of the digits of a two-digit number is 12. So x plus y equal to 12. This is your first equation. The second equation is the number obtained by interchanging its digit exceeds the given number by 18. That means the number which is obtained by interchanging the digits, which is this, it exceeds the given number. That means it is more than the given number by 18. So what should you write? So 10, the reverse number, right? The number obtained by interchanging the digits, that is your 10y plus x is equal to, okay, the number obtained by interchanging its digit, it exceeds the given number by 18. That means what is the given number? 10x plus y plus 18. Okay, so this number is more than the given number by 18 units. Okay, so it's more. This is bigger number. Now, the second one which I just wrote was equation 2. Now, you have to solve 1 and 2. So, from equation 2, what can we just rearrange the terms and write? So, you have 10y minus y plus x minus 10x equal to 18. Okay, what is 10y minus y? You have 9y minus 9x equal to 18. Take 9 common out. You will have y minus x equal to 18, which implies y minus x is equal to 2. Right? Let this be equation number 3. So what do you see here? In equation 1, you have plus x plus y. Here you have plus y and minus x. Let's add these two. Okay, so adding equation, add 1 and 3. So the first equation is x plus y equal to 12. Third equation is, just rearrange, minus x plus y equal to 2. So when you add them, this plus x minus x will get cancelled. You have 2y equal to 14, right? Y equal to 7. Y is equal to 7 is what we are getting. You can put this in any one of the equations. So put y equal to 7 in equation 1. So what do you get? X plus, in place of y, it is 7 equal to 12. Okay, so I'm looking here and writing. So what is x equal to? 12 minus 7, which is 5. Okay, so you have got x equal to 5 and y equal to 7. What is the question? Find the number. So what is our number here? Original number is xy. Okay, therefore, the required number is xy. What is x? 5. What is y? 7. So the answer is 57. Okay. This is how you have to do. So this kind of a problem. So we are just doing one problem in each type. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. So the next question is an age-related problem. Very, very easy. The question is, 2 years ago, a father was 5 times as old as. So this is as old as. Okay. So let's correct it. Here, as old as. Okay. As old as. I hope you understood. Right? This S will come here. As old as his son, 2 years later, his age will be 8 more than 3 times the age of the son. Find the present ages of father and son. Very easy. So let's write, this is say father and son. Okay. You can put a table wherein you are marking the present age, future age if any, and the past age. Okay. So what is given here? First of all, 2 years ago. Okay, before that, let father's present age be x. Let the son's present age be y. So 2 years ago means what would be the father's age? It will be x minus 2. Son's age, y minus 2. Okay, so this is the first sentence is talking about the past ages. And the second sentence, 2 years later. That means after 2 years, what will be the father's age? X plus 2. Son's age, y plus 2. Okay, now let us apply and form the linear equation as given in the question. So 2 years ago, these were the ages. So you have to only look here. A father was 5 times as old as his son. So father now x minus 2. Father's age was 5 times as old as his son. 5 times y minus 2. So this is your equation 1. Secondly, the second sentence, 2 years later, look at the ages 2 years later. His age will be, that means father's age. What is the father's age? X plus 2 will be 8 more than, plus age, 8 more than 3 times the age of son, which is y plus 2. This is your second equation. You have to solve 1 and 2. Okay, so let's expand this. So equation 1 when you are opening, so what will you get? X minus 2 equal to 5y minus 10. Right? So here x minus 5y equal to minus 10 plus 2. I will never, I usually never skip the steps even if I can, in order to just avoid any kind of silly mistakes, or, by chance human errors are very much possible. So be careful. So from equation 1 on solving, you have got equation 3. And from 2, you can get, so x plus 2 equal to, open the bracket, 3y plus 3 to the 6 plus 8, isn't it? So x minus 3y equal to, what is 8 plus 6? 12, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 minus 2, which is 12. Right? Can I write directly? It is 12. Right? So this is your equation number 4. Now let us take let us take and solve equation 3 and 4. So from 3 and 4, from equation 3 and 4, you have x minus 5y equal to minus 8, and you have x minus 3y equal to 12. Let's subtract, change the sign. So your plus x minus x will get cancelled. Minus 5y plus 3y is minus 2y equal to minus 8 minus 12 is minus 20. Again, the negative sign on either side will get cancelled. Y is equal to 20 by 2, which is 10. Okay, so this is the age of the sun, right? What is Y? The present age of the sun. Let's put this in any one of the equation. Put this in 3. We can put Y equal to 10 in equation 3. So x minus 5 into y is 10 equal to minus 8. So x minus 50 equal to minus 8. X is equal to minus 8 plus 50. What is 50 minus 8? It is 42. Right? So therefore, you should finally write, therefore, the present age of the father is 42 years, and that of the son's age is 10 years. Okay, so this is how you have to write. Is it clear? Right. Let's do one more question, and then the remaining questions we'll continue in the next class. The next video, I mean. So here, a larger of the two supplementary angles. What do you mean by supplementary angles? When the sum of two angles is equal to 180. Supplementary means the sum is 100. Sum of any two angles is 180. Okay. The larger of the two supplementary angle exceeds the smaller by 18. So you have a larger angle. So you can write, let the larger angle be x. Let the larger angle be x degrees, and the smaller angle, let it be y. Okay, so the larger angle, it exceeds the smaller by 18. So x is equal to y plus 18, right? Or you can write x minus y equal to 18, isn't it? This is your first equation. Since the two angles are supplementary, what is x plus y? X plus y is equal to 180 degrees. So this, let it be your equation 2. So just solve 1 and 2. So from 1 and equation from 1 and 2, you can write x plus y equal to 180, x minus y equal to 18. Just add them. Plus y minus y will get cancelled. 2x equal to, just add them. So you have 198. So x is equal to 198 divided by 2. So it is 99. Therefore, you are getting one of the angle is 99 degree, which is the larger angle. Put it in any one of the equations. So, put in equation 2. So, what is equation 2? or you can put it in the smaller one, equation 1. Right? X 99 minus y equal to 18 degrees. So what is y? Y will be 99 minus 18. So 9 minus 8 is 1, 9 minus 1 is 8. So therefore, your y is equal to 81 degrees. Okay, so you can write therefore, the larger angle is 99 degrees and the smaller angle is 81 degrees. And that's your answer. Okay, I hope you understood. Let's do another problem with respect to based on the distance, speed and time. The question is, a man travels 370 kilometers partly by train and partly by car. Okay, so he travels a total of 370 kilometers, a part of it by car and a part of it by train. Okay, train and car. If he covers 250 kilometers by train and the rest by car, it takes him 4 hours. Now let's pause here and write what all that's given here. Okay, everything that's given. First of all, he travels by train and by car. Right? So we don't know the speed at which. So you have speed, distance and time. Okay, the total distance traveled is 370 kilometers. Total distance traveled. Okay, he covers a distance of 250 kilometers by train. So train here, the distance covered is 250 kilometers. So what is the distance covered by the car? It will be total 370 minus 250, which is equal to 120 kilometers by car. Correct? Okay, so it takes him totally 4 hours. Okay, so total time taken by train and car together is 4 hours. So we don't know how long it takes, so let us just mark it as T. Capital T is the time. Okay, we also do not know the speed with which he is traveling, the speed of the train or speed of the car. So let us take the speed of the train as X and the speed of the car as Y. Okay, now we know that distance is equal to speed into time. So here what they are giving is, if he covers 250 kilometers by train and the rest by car, it takes him 4 hours. Totally it takes him 4 hours. So let us see what is the time taken for him to travel by train in this case, right? Time is nothing but distance by speed. What is the distance? 250 divided by, okay, so here from d equal to s into t, we can write what is t? T is equal to d by s. Okay, so using that formula, let me write that as well. So time is equal to, we can write it as distance by speed. So in the first scenario, what is the time taken? Distance is 250 divided by x, hours. Right? And in this case in car, what is the time taken? Again, distance by speed. Okay, so this is your time taken T. Distance by speed. So what is the distance? 120 by speed is nothing but y. So this is the total time taken. Now when you add these two, that is 250 by x, the time taken in the total time taken to travel to reach by train plus the total time taken to reach by car is equal to 4 hours. Okay, this is your first equation. Okay, I hope you understood. This is your first equation. Now let's read the second sentence. But if he travels 130 km by train and the rest by car, it takes 18 minutes longer. Find the speed of the train and that of the car. So after this is the second scenario. Again, let's write your train and car. Okay, what is the distance traveled? Speed and time. Okay, distance, speed and time. So what is it given? But if he travels 130 kilometers by train Okay, by train, if he travels 130 kilometers, by car, how much will he travel? Three total distance between the total distance covered is 370. So 370 minus 130, which will be 250 kilometers he is traveling by car. Okay, and then we don't know the speed. Let the speed be x here. Let the speed of the car be y. Now, the time taken in this case would be 130 by x, right? Hours. Here it would be time equal to distance 250 by speed, that is y, hours. Now, the total time taken in this case will be 130 divided by x plus 250 divided by y equal to, what is it? 18 minutes longer. Earlier, how much was it taking? 4 hours plus 18 minutes. Okay, so 4 hours, 18 minutes. So how will you write? So 18 minutes. Okay, you have 4 hours plus 18 minutes. You have to convert it into hours. You can divide it by 60. Okay, so how much will you get? So 6 threes are 6 tens are 60, right? So you have got, when you take the LCM, it is 43 by 10 hours. You have converted the total time into hours. So here it is 43 by 10 hours. So this is your equation 2, right? So you have got your first equation, you have got your second equation. How can we do it? You can let 1 by x be denoted by a and 1 by y be denoted by b for our simplicity. Okay, so what would you be getting? The first 250a plus, what is the second term? 120b is equal to 4. And from the second equation, you can write 130a plus 250b is equal to 43 by 10. Now, what you can do is it 250 or 240? Yeah, I think I made a mistake here. See, in this case, 370, 7 minus 3 is 4. So, this one I missed writing it here. I made a small mistake. It's not 250 kilometers, it is 240 kilometers. Okay, 240. Okay, so everywhere I have to do the change. 240 kilometers. Where else should I change? The time taken by the car. It is 240. I have changed everywhere. So 370 minus 130 is 240. Okay, so 240 by y. Yeah. Now what you can do is you can use the elimination method. Multiply the first equation by 2 throughout. So you'll have 500a plus 240b equal to 8. The second equation, let it remain as it is. Plus 240b equal to 43 by 10. Subtract it. Change the sign. So now what will happen? 240 minus 240 will get cancelled. So you'll have 0, again 10, 7. 370a is equal to 8 minus 43 by 10. 10 is the LCM. So you have 80 minus 43. What is 80 minus 43 here? 7. And then 7 minus 37, right? 37 by 10. So in the here you have got 370a is equal to 37 divided by 10. What is a equal to? A will be equal to 37 divided by 10 multiplied by 370. Okay, so you are getting a is nothing but 1 by 100. Now you can put it in any one of the equation. Let me mark this as equation 3 and equation 4. Right? So you can put this in, put a equal to 1 by 100 in equation 3. So in equation 3, when you put 250a, in place of a, I'll write 1 by 100 plus, what is equation 3? 120b equal to 4. Okay. So plus 120b equal to 4. So again, you have 5 2s are 10, 5 5s are 25. Correct? So here what you get? You have 5 by 2. So 5 by 2 plus 120b equal to 4. So 120b is equal to 4 minus 5 by 2. The LCM is 2. So 8 minus 5 by 2, which is, so you have got 120b is equal to 3 by 2. So what is b? B is equal to 3 divided by 2 into 120. Again, so 3 4s are 12. So it is 1 by 80. Okay. So you've got A as 1 by 100, B as 1 by 80. Correct. So what is A here? So I can write, therefore, see, A is equal to 1 by x. That's what we took, isn't it? See, A is nothing but 1 by x. B is nothing but 1 by y. So, therefore, A is equal to 1 by x is equal to 1 by 100. Therefore, x is equal to 100. So, this is the speed of what? It's the speed of the train. Okay, this is the speed of the train. Initially, we took, this is the speed of the train in kilometer per hour. So, we assume the speed of the car to be y kilometer per hour. That is the speed. Y is the speed of the car. Okay, so what have we got? X equal to 100. This is the speed of the train. Right? What is B you are getting? B is 1 by 80. B is 1 by y equal to 1 by 80. Therefore, what is y? Y is 80 kilometer per hour because it's the speed. So you can write, therefore, the speed of the car is equal to 80 kilometer per hour and the speed of the train is equal to 100 kilometer per hour. And that's your answer. So you have to patiently do it very carefully. Okay, remember this relationship, distance equal to speed into time for each of this. Okay, so a man travels 370 kilometer partly by train, partly by car. Write down train and car. Write down all of these three parameters, that is speed, distance, time. Always remember distance equal to speed into time. Okay, so let the speed of the train be x. Let the total distance is 370. So totally, okay, the distance covered by both train and car together is 370. If he covers 250 kilometers by train, so we are writing 250 kilometers traveled by train, the remaining is 370. 370 minus 250 will be the distance traveled by car. It takes 4 hours. We don't know how long it took to travel in the train and how long it took to travel in the car. So we are just taking it as t. Okay, so t, we know d equal to st. So time equal to distance by speed. So distance by speed, 250 by x. Here it's 120 by y. The total time taken is 4 hours. So we have been able to form the first equation. In the second equation, if he travels 120 kilometer by train, again, let the speed be x for the train, let the speed be y kilometer per hour for the car. 130 by train, therefore by car will be 370 minus 130, which is 240. Again, the time is distance by speed, distance by speed. Now what happens? Where if he travels 130 by train, 130 kilometer by train and the rest by car, it takes 18 minutes longer. So you have to divide it by 60 and convert it into hours. Okay, it takes 18 minutes longer. Already it takes 4 hours plus 18 by 60. So when you convert it into hours, you're getting 43 by 10. Okay, just put it in the equation and solve. You can take 1 by x as a, 1 by y as b for simplicity and solve the equation by any one method of your choice, either elimination or by substitution. Get the values for a and b, put it back onto the one wherein you have written a equal to 1 by x, b equal to 1 by y. Okay, and you are getting your x and y, which is the speed of the train and speed of the car. Okay, so kilometer per hour. Everywhere units are important. Okay, I hope you understood. So the final answer is this. Okay, this is one of the answers, the speed of the train, and this is the other answer, speed of the car. So that's how you have to do it. And this is a very, very important question, has been asked multiple times in the previous years, previous board papers. Let's move on to the second question, the next question. In a triangle ABC, angle C is equal to thrice angle B equal to twice angles, the sum of angle A and B. Find the three angles. Okay, it's very easy. Let's write what is given here. You are given angle C is equal to thrice angle B is equal to 2 times the sum of angle A and angle B. This is what is given to us in the question. So I can write thrice of angle B is equal to twice angle A plus twice angle B. Okay. When I solve it, what do I get? Thrice angle B minus twice angle A, or twice angle B, I'm just taking B to one side, equal to twice angle A. So 3 minus 2 is 1. Angle B is equal to twice angle A. Correct? Or I can write twice angle A minus angle B equal to 0. Let this be your equation 1. Whenever you have a triangle, the sum of the two angles is 80 degree. Okay, so using the angle sum property of a triangle, we can say angle A plus angle B plus angle C equal to 180. Okay, what is angle C? I can write angle C as, in terms of B, it is thrice angle B equal to 180. Okay, so angle A plus 3 plus 1, 4 times angle B equal to 180 degree. Okay, so this is your equation number 2. Right? Now, you have to solve 1 and 2. Let's do it. So, you have got 2A minus B equal to 0. And if you multiply this throughout by 2, what do you get? Twice angle A plus 8 times angle B equal to 360. Change the sign when you're subtracting in order to, so we are using the elimination method. 2A gets cancelled. What is minus B minus 8B? It is minus 9B equal to minus 360. Negative gets cancelled. So what is B? Angle B equal to 360 divided by 9. Again, 9 4s are 36. You're getting B is nothing but 40 degree. Okay. So once you've got angle B, you'll be able to get angle C as well. What is angle C? So we know angle C equal to thrice angle B, which is 3 times 40, which is 120 degree. Right? Now, put this in any one of the equation. So what is it? So twice angle A. So twice angle A minus B equal to 0. What is twice angle A? We don't know. 2 times A equal to B. What is B? It is 40. Okay, therefore A equal to 40 divided by 2, which is 20 degree. Therefore, you can write the three angles are, angle A is 20 degree. What is angle B that we just got? 40 degree. And angle C is nothing but 120 degree. Okay, these are the required angles of the triangle. So we have to practice a lot of questions. So each type, okay, all the word problems that we did today were of each. So this word problem wherein you had a triangle ABC, this was based on geometry. The previous word problem was based on the distance, speed and time. And then we solved one problem based on again geometry and the angles here, supplementary angles. We solved a problem based on the age related, and then we solved a problem based on the 2-digit number. We solved a problem based on fraction related question, item related questions. So all of these questions are very, very important. We just could solve 1 or 2 in each type. Okay, we have to practice a lot more. So make sure you do a lot of questions. It's very, very easy as long as you're practicing. So hope this was useful. Word problems of linear equations and quadratic equations and of all the other chapters like real numbers are very, 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 very important. Make sure you practice them. Okay, see you all in another video of Do Math with me. Do share the playlist and do refer to it. Practice problems along with me. Happy learning and thank you so much.